Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for December 30th through January 11th. This is what the patterns forecasts look like for December 30th to January 3rd. And we still are forecasting large positive height anomalies extended from like near the Bering Sea, Alaska, down to off the west coast. And we have a trough here extending from eastern Canada down into the west. And we have a ridge here. Now, one thing to note is the European. I'm going to go to the European. Let me see. This is the European, but I want to go back. Starts to develop a split flow. You can see down by the 552 line. Starts developing a split flow in the west. So does its ensembles. But we still keep the ridge over the eastern U.S. Models forecast positive height anomalies near Alaska. Teleconnection favors an area of height anomalies and a trough extended from northeast Canada into the west to flatten, allowing temperatures to moderate from California into the Great Basin. So there'll be some warmer temperatures here. Some of the models are holding on to this ridge here or area above normal heights, but also some seem to suppress it, and we'll see that later on in the period. Much of the activity is forecast in the west with snow in areas of the southwest. Significant precipitation is also forecast from eastern Texas into the Tennessee Valley and the southeast. Wintry precipitation will be possible in northwestern areas of the precipitation shield. Going to look now at the period for January 2nd to the 6th. Here's the 6th. We still have our ridge. Here's the 2nd. We still have a ridge over the east. This here, we still have our trough here. A little bit of a split flow developing here. And the positive height anomalies across this region. Now, one thing to note is the GFS. Now, we're going to go to here. See how it's forecasting above normal heights across much of the nation. And we still have low height anomalies across southern Canada. But look at these height anomalies over Alaska. This is pretty short. This is about as high as you can probably get. But we still have this strong positive height anomalies here, which favors this trough in this region. And the other models, we're going to go to the 6. And you see how this one is. We still have our large positive anomalies here. Not as high as before in the other models, but we still have this trough here in the west, ridge in the east. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here, above normal temperatures for this region. And for precipitation, I'm forecasting below normal precipitation here and above normal precipitation for this area. Next, now we're going to look at the period for January 7th to the 11th. Here we are at the 7th. Still, the GFS has large positive height anomalies with a zonal flow across much of the nation. Here's our trough. And still we have the strong positive height anomalies over Alaska. So we're going to go to the end of the period. This is towards the end of the period. This is the 10th, little change. And then we look at the GFS ensembles has a ridge still over the east with a zonal flow with below normal heights north to the north. And then we look at the European and still pretty much of a zonal flow. And then we look at the Canadian ensembles. Now, one thing I want to note here during this period is the means. And the means during this period are showing below normal heights here, pretty much where those below normal heights were on the map, and we have above normal heights elsewhere. So I'm going to see if that goes and comes through Then we're going to go to the end of the period, still below normal heights here. These are the means. And we have above normal heights across this area. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, and below normal temperatures for this region. And for precipitation, I'm calling for above normal precipitation for this area. So that is the long-range weather forecast discussion for December 30th through January 11th. Thank you for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.